Alright, so the brisket and rice, I do lightly smoked brisket. So it's sliced over on top of rice. I do salsa verde on top, and grated cheese, and fried egg, pickled, like a pickled slaw thrown on top of that. And on the ramen, it's a very rich broth, and it's has brisket on there as well, grated cheese, and corn salsa that I do, like a spicy corn salsa, and ramen egg. So it's kind of traditional, kind of not. It's very, very good.
Now, one more question I have is, what made you come up with the name Sticks Spoons Ramen Bar?
I just want something simple and to eat a bowl of ramen and a spoon and chopsticks. So bigger sticks and it's the easiest way and the bigger meat for but also kind of crunchy.
That sounds like pretty good. And when did you establish Sticks Spoons?
I've been trying to do the place for about a few years now, so I came across this location and I was very fortunate and was able to get someone else able to work with me. So small space is what I always wanted as well as the area that I could focus more on food. And then not doing crazy menu, but just enough for a little bit of focus.
Now, are you originally from Roanoke?
Yes, ma'am. I grew up in Roanoke.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's get started. Give us how we prepare it.
Okay. All of that's all set up, nice and hot, ready to go. So all of it is assembling the toppings in the bowl and everything.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and...
We'll let you do your thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, do you get all your stuff local, like the beef?
I do a combination of locally and sourced out. My noodles are sourced from near the DC area.
Wow. Okay.
So noodles are very important. So anything with ramen is raw. Raw is very important, but also the meat is, the noodles is equal. So everything in ramen, everything serves a purpose in the bowl. So that's why every little thing is neat. Yeah.
Now, what country does these type of meals originate from?
So ramen is originally a Japanese dish.
Okay.
So from my research and all that, like basically back in the day, way back when Chinese brought the noodles and then Japanese they did their thing with it. So I think it was like a big history there, but it was like at one point there was a large supply of like flour in Japan, and then so that evolved. We did that with transfer noodles raw. So it started with very simple, and just after years and years, it just evolved to what we know today. There's so many different variations and toppings and all that.
That's pretty cool. So typically, how long does it normally take you to prepare this for someone?
Broth usually takes me, I do everything as traditional as possible, so broth usually could take anywhere from 6 to 10 hours, depending on the type of soup you want to do.
Okay.
So I try to stick with the traditional way to really bring out the best flavor. There's ways to do it a lot faster nowadays with pressure cookers and all that, but some things you just can't really do shortcuts like that, really take your time.
Yeah, and I think it brings out the flavors in the meal when you actually do it authentic. Then that's processed.
Yeah, so just a lot of hard work and love, but it all worth it. Yeah.
Now, is it just you that runs the place, or do you actually have?
Yes, just me right now. With everything going on, I felt the best, and then later on, when things start going back to normal, I'll look at expanding and get some help on. But right now, just so far so good. So.
And I noticed that you've actually got seating outside.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I added on recently. The landlord was willing to work with me, so that's just like a kind of like a rough draft, I guess you could say. Later on, I plan on doing a more secure that was more safe with pedestrians and
Yeah, do with what's going on outside the world, gotta adapt.
Yes,
So.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I guess it's like not smart.
From what I can smell, it actually smells really good. So.
Thank you.
Now, what all do you add in your broth?
Also, the majority of the bones. So this broth you got is majority beef bones.
Okay.
So beef bones that just been cooked about 8 to 10 hours minimal.
Okay.
It's all the natural fat and the nutrition and all that.
That sounds good. That sounds really good.
All in on that. You can always adjust to your liking.
That looks awesome. And what is that you're adding on top?
Grated cheese.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little traditional, non-traditional flavors going on here.
Okay. Oh, and what is that?
It's called Naruto Maki. It's a fish cake.
Oh, okay.
Just a little sesame seeds, give a little extra color. That should be
Alright.
a comes with ramen.
Alright, so for the second one, what is it called that we're making?
We're doing a brisket and rice.
Okay.
So this is just something I came up with. Not really a traditional dish.
Okay.
But it's I figured we need some rice dishes here. So can't go wrong with rice and brisket. I put my own touches on there as well.
And what are you getting ready to do right there?
It's Friday.
Friday. Okay, I've never seen it that way. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. I have never seen that done, and that's pretty awesome, actually. Perfect. Now, in the dish itself, what all do you add in it besides the rice, obviously?
So I do a salsa verde on top.
Okay.
And then the brisket, and I do the grated cheese, and the corn is also that I do.
Okay.
And then a pickle slaw to go with it as well.
One quick question. When it comes to rice,
Mm-hmm.
is it better to cook it on stovetop or in a rice cooker like that?
It really is all in preference. Nowadays, like we have, for me, I use a large rice cooker because it for restaurant it just gives me a lot more at one time.
Okay.
Stovetop you can only do so much. So either way, you can't go wrong.
Yeah. Now, when you're cooking the rice,
Yes, ma'am.
how do you get sticky rice? Like, what is sticky rice?
So sticky rice is a little bit different. Sticky rice, you're looking at, it depends on the rice. So there's sticky rice very glutinous.
Okay.
And that one, it just needs more water and it's very sticky in the end. But regular white rice, it all varies on the type of rice you get. So you go from jasmine rice to regular rice to
they have different varieties.
Okay. Now, does it matter like how long you cook the rice?
Yeah, so all rice has a cook time, so depending on how much rice you get,
Okay.
and all that, but usually it's all about the same cook time, so you just gotta make sure the more rice you use, of course, the more water, so all the ingredients
Oh,
are
okay.
correct, they usually cook about the same amount.
Now I know, because apparently I've been doing it wrong. Now what is that right there you're putting on
This
there?
is a pickle slaw that I did. So something a little fatty and all that. You want like a pickle of some kind that helps cut the grease, cut the fat down.
That looks good.
Also has a little refreshing bite as well.
Awesome. Oh man, that smells good. Ah, you're fine. That looks awesome. Oh man, I love any kind of cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, Parmesan, soft cheese, hard cheese, it don't matter.
Prototypic seasoning.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Now that looks beautiful. That looks awesome. What do you make it here?
It's to-go order. It's called Show You Ramen. So all the ramen is the same process. Middle, down the throat, and then soup.
Old egg in there.
Yes, ma'am. Just to get a feel of things, and later on I'll probably adjust accordingly to how everything is.
Alright, now do you have any kind I see you're wearing your logo there.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a place where our viewers can go and maybe purchase a shirt?
Sure, everything I have is on our website, sticksandSpoons.square.site. So you just Google Sticks and Spoons Ramen Bar, and link should be on there, as well as our Facebook and Instagram. There's a link on there as well.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. And what have you gotten any other orders that you're gonna prepare now?
Not at this moment. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just I prepare everything to order, so keep everything as fresh as possible. Fresh noodles, I can't cook it ahead of time, otherwise it will tend to get a little sticky and all that.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that's the way to eat the ramen is spread them nice and fresh on the hot water.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so everything.
Alright.
So you want to be able to how many steps?
So I can kind of follow along.
So the way you usually do it, I think you hold the thumb in the finger. So you keep one chopstick, the bottom one, rest it at all times. You don't have to move it.
Oh, so kind of like.
Yep. And then you use your finger and forefinger, the thumb and forefinger.
Okay, so I notice you've got that one down here.
Yep. You can use the two fingers. You use so you can use one to rest the bottom one on. Do that? Okay.
Like
And
that?
then and then you try to keep it close and then just
Okay, let me try. Oh no.
So it's a little wide if you wanna move down, move it a little closer, not too far apart, just enough to.
I think it is. Oh, do you use this one steady? You keep that stationary, right?
You keep one steady, and then you use the thumb and the other finger to guide it down.
Oh, am I doing it right? Does it look like I do it right?
That's not too bad for your first time.
I would just have to keep trying. And
Yes,
keep
ma'am.
practicing.
Yes, always practice makes perfect. So.
Yeah, it's
Just
one of
keep
those
trying.
things.
So whatever's more comfortable for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll just like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna have
Tends
to
to work better.
practice.
Tends to work easier on larger pieces of food.
Large piece.
Yeah, when it's really small pieces, it's a little hard sometimes. But you
Ah!
just, yep, there you go.
Really simple as can be. That's
Yes, ma'am.
awesome.
Yep.
Now, how is it a lot more finer cheese?
Yeah,
That's
just
smaller.
you just gotta move it around like yeah.
Kinda like
Yep,
that.
there you go.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Yep.
Never knew how
And
to
then you
do
can
it.
always you can use it to scoop up if you have some food that you don't want to pick it up, just scoop it in.
That is
as
so
well.
cool. Now, I noticed, like in the Asian traditions, about souping or like the slurping in certain cultures. What culture is that predominant in? Like slurp, like I guess in Korean maybe slurping the soup.
Just in Asian in general, at least from my knowledge, most Asian countries, the slurp. It's always good to slurp.
Oh,
So
okay.
we don't frown upon slurping at all. You slurp because the cook, you're really enjoying the food, and it serves as a purpose too. When you slurp noodles in, hot
Yeah.
noodles, it cools it down while you slurp it in.
I didn't
So
know that.
it helps to aid in the eating process as well.
Okay, and I've also heard too, like the way, like if you hold it back here, you're closer or far away from your family, or
Oh,
have you ever heard of that?
no, that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Okay, just wanted to ask. Just curious. So, well,
But you definitely don't want to keep the chopsticks. You definitely just want to.
oh, so there is a way that you're supposed to.
You don't want to leave. You don't want to stick your chopsticks in your food.
Okay,
because
so you keep it rested. Well, I do thank you. You thank you for allowing us to come in here.
No problem. Anytime.
I think maybe this is pretty hot.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give this a try. That is really good. Oh man. That's awesome. Oh man. That is really good rice. That's delicious right there. Oh man, that's good. Hold on, let me get it cut first. That's a really good, perfectly good egg. Cooked perfection.